Sorry. This week's Wonder Boys podcast brought to you by sausage rolls.
Yummy. They're delicious.
Went to buy these yesterday. Just like, oh, it's a long weekend. I want some fucking sausage rolls. It's been too long. Go in there, and there's two options in the Safeway, and it's either, I think. Sorry, I'm still chewing here.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll wait.
It's got this thing where it says buy one get one free, and they're $6 each for a 4-pack. And the label says beef, but then I look just above it. The only 4-packs there are the spicy pork ones, which aren't as good in my opinion.
Okay.
And the beef ones, they only come in 2-packs. So I'm like, oh shit! So this buy one get one free thing doesn't even fucking apply.
Damn.
And I don't want spicy pork. I want beef. So I was pissed. I had to pay $6 for 4. It was awful. Whereas I could have paid $5.99. Oh, sorry, $5.50 or something for 8. But I'd have to get spicy pork. Fuck spicy pork.
Fuck them.
Yeah.
Fuck that spicy pork.
Rage Cage of this week. Spicy pork sausage fucking rolls, okay?
Spicy.
I accidentally bought some once when I was living on my own. The spicy pork ones, because I didn't read the label, because I didn't realize there were spicy pork fucking sausage rolls. I thought there was just one fucking type. And I end up eating these in massive disappointment. And I'm not a hot food guy. I'm not a spicy food guy. So it starts to get spicy. I'm like, fuck, what is happening?
Why is there a party in my mouth?
Then I read the label. It's like, oh, spicy pork.
Oh.
Lucas, welcome back. Well, how was your week?
Delicious.
So good.
So good.
Maybe the sausage rolls weren't a good idea during the podcast. We are recording this on the Sunday of Canadian Thanksgiving.
That we are.
Eating sausage rolls literally a couple hours before Thanksgiving dinner, so we're really treating ourselves well here.
It'll be great. Ate a bunch of honey Dijon chips before this as well.
A bunch? More like the whole bag.
I mean, what did I say?
A bunch. Same thing. Stop it.
Same thing.
I can't be the only one who becomes infuriated at the sound of other people's chewing.
No, everyone who listens to us will.
Yeah. Well, that's a legit thing, okay? It's called misophonia. People who get outrageously mad. Like, it's uncontrollable. It's almost like a level... No, it's not frustrated. It's a level of rage where you actually consider... I actually considered punching Dan in the face the other day because he is the worst. You can attest to this. When I went to Regina and you ended up just having to eat dinner alone with him... You can hear it from across the fucking room.
You can. I don't have this misophonia, so I just ignore it.
It doesn't turn you into a rage monster.
No, that's true.
It did for me. And
Was it good for you?
and well, now he's gone to England for a couple weeks, so
Oh, thank God I don't have to
peace
deal with
and
that
quiet.
when you eat food. No, I had a great week, Tim. It was delicious. Full of many foods. Actually, I made some Asian-inspired food this week, where the recipe's like, cut up some chicken, and then bathe the chicken in an egg. Bathe the mother in its unborn child.
Jesus Christ. If anybody knows how to do it and do it right, it's the Chinese.
Yeah, it was really good. The chicken was really succulent.
Bathe the chicken in an egg.
Yeah.
That's so... Like, in any other situation, that's sadistic.
Yeah. Well, but we're humans, so it's not.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's a delicacy.
Oh,
It's a Far East delicacy.
totally legitimate.
Christ almighty. Anything else exciting happened this week, big guy? Before I take over, because I had a lot of shit happen this week.
Well, go for it. I had a boring week.
Boring. How so? Go into detail. I'm just kidding.
I'm very scared to use the word boring now because I saw a clip from Louis C.K.'s movie series.
I'm bored.
Yeah. Where he goes bananas on them. He's like, you should never be bored.
I think he might have done that at one of his stand-up specials.
He's done it there as well, yeah. Obviously.
Because I think I've heard that before, and it's very good.
Mm-hmm. You have no reason to be bored.
My week started off a little bit, slow. Nothing much was happening. Mm-hmm. And then Wednesday, mid-morning / middle of the night, I'm waking up. I got this fucking shit in my throat. I can't, like, I am so thirsty no matter how much I drink. Fuck, it's coming back now. My nose is getting blocked up. Sorry.
The face he just made was undescribable pain.
Well, when I'm talking now, phlegm starts to come out of my fucking, like, come up my fucking nose and through my sinuses. I don't know. So the only way to get rid of it is to do one of the...
Not as bad
one
as
of
that.
those. I know. It's just like a shotgun went off. It's like... It's one... I can't even imitate it because it's physically impossible.
And it's just totally normal for him.
And you know what? He found out the other day... Well, not the other day. The other week. His sinus problems are a symptom of him taking so much fucking medication for his headaches. He was popping 2 or 3 ibuprofen a day. Like, and I didn't know this. The guy had a fucking addiction.
Yeah,
He had a drug problem.
I told him, I was like, you have to stop taking so many damn drugs. No, I'm fine.
He had a fucking drug problem. And it was driving his blood pressure through the fucking roof. He goes to the doctor. He's like, I don't know what's happening. I mean, and he's like, I'm not stressed at work. I don't know what's going on. Well, it's because you're pumping your blood full of drugs here, big guy. A heroin addict goes to the doctor. My heart rate's a little high. Well, it's because you're a heroin addict, Peter. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, I thought that was really funny when you told me that. Yeah, but I have some high blood pressure. It's mostly because I take drugs for other things.
Like, are you fucking kidding me? Of course it is.
Yeah, but now he's on different drugs for headaches and blood pressure drugs for blood pressure.
Jesus Christ, yeah. Well, that's the first tangent of many, but I was at the clearing the nose part.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, my throat was sore, blah, blah, starting to feel sick. I was like, whatever. Midway through Wednesday at work, it's feeling a little worse. It's just like a sore throat now. And then I get a call from Alec inviting me to this David Bowie tribute concert by the Vancouver Symphony Orchestra.
Cool.
Fucking classy shit. So we go to the show. It's at the Orpheum. It's a pretty big theater. And it was good. It was good, though. But, like, one criticism is, it's like the Vancouver Symphony Orchestra presents the music of David Bowie. And it was mostly just like a rock band that was playing David Bowie songs with the orchestra just chiming in once in a while. And it's like, what?
Wait, what?
I thought we were just going to get, like, instrumental, orchestral versions of
David Bowie.
But it was not the case. I mean, the singer was very talented. The band was really good. They had some really good moments, but overall it was like, the symphony, I came for the fucking symphony, so.
I came for the music.
And because it was so last minute for me, I was invited day of because someone had to drop out, so I took their ticket, but I show up in like a t-shirt and jeans and just casual shoes, and there's people dressed up in suits and stuff. It's the symphony orchestra. I mean, even though it's David Bowie and they're singing Rebel, Rebel to open the fucking... yeah, they opened the show with that. I'm like, okay, I'm dressed appropriately for this.
I am in the right place.
But on my way in, I was like, I might be underdressed for the orchestra. For the symphony orchestra.
Man.
But yeah, it was pretty good.
Sweet.
It got me, like, really, like... When David Bowie died and everyone was doing this, rest in peace, David Bowie stuff. Like, obviously, I felt bad, but
yeah,
I didn't get like sentimental or nostalgic or anything. But going to the show, it kind of happened a little bit to me. And I was next day at work. I was just listening to David Bowie all day. So just 10 months late to the party, I am with the whole rest in peace, David Bowie thing.
Getting sad over David Bowie. I didn't know if you were finished or not. That's what I was like.
Yeah, I didn't know where I was going with that. I honestly had no idea. But yeah, it was a good show.
Great. So that's what you saw the Hamels on Wednesday for.
Yes.
I guess they didn't feel like coming on the Wonder Boys podcast.
Yeah, they got Thanksgiving dinner going on right now.
Who does that?
On the fucking day.
It's stupid.
Like with family and friends. What garbage. What garbage. And then I saw their turkey yesterday.
And?
It's like one of these organic... Like one of their family members bought it. It's like one of these organic free range dealios.
Yeah.
It's a pretty big one. It's like 11 kilos. So
So small then.
So yeah, Lou was saying, I was like, oh, it was like $100. I just looked at the price tag. It's over $100. It was like $100 for a fucking bird. A dead one at that.
Dude, it's $10 a kilogram though. It's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good. But still, for free range, organic, all this shit.
Yeah. Is it grain fed?
It must have
gluten free.
It had to be. It had to fucking be
Lactose free? Was it?
Isn't there gluten in grain?
I don't know.
Fuck, I don't know. I'm not a scientist.
Was it fair trade?
I'm sure it was.
I hope so. Artisan?
Fuck. I don't know.
Fair
Did
trade,
it fucking tap
green.
dance? Is that a fucking option?
Is that another question we could ask?
Did the
I'd like to
turkey
buy
tap
a
dance?
turkey. Yes. Yes. Qualifications. Yes. Does it tap dance?
The fucking tap dance.
Oh, it doesn't. Well, no, I
You know,
don't.
all the
want that.
basics, organic, free range, grain fed. Also, can it tap dance?
Can it go with Michael Flatley and be in Lord of the Dance?
One of my favorite expressions for just amazement is Jesus tap dancing Christ. And I don't know what it is about that, but it's got a
Jesus
special
tap
quality.
dancing
Tap
Christ.
dancing Christ.
Speaking of Jesus Christ and his tap dancing, sweet Christmas.
We've been watching Luke Cage.
Yeah. It's just...
It's okay.
It is okay. It's just okay.
Yeah, it's not as good as Daredevil and Jessica Jones,
No.
but it's good in its own way.
Yeah, I mean, it is good. And I'm still going to crush it. I'm still going to go watch the whole thing. But I'm just...
It starts to fall off like episode 7 and 8.
Yeah. I thought, well... I'm trying to... Like, the pivoting point where there's a character who won't be named who is no longer in the show anymore.
Yeah, and it's like halfway through the show that he
Yeah.
disappears, and you're like, what?
What? But why, though? He was like, what?
That's where it turned for me, and I was
Yeah.
like, what is this? Where is this
I was
going?
expecting, it's going to do a Daredevil where it, like, pivots and gets, like, woof, gets totally different and awesome. But it's just pivoted and it's so slow. And
You're like, what the fuck is going on?
why? It's far too drawn out. Holy shit, it's far too drawn out.
One thing is, one really good thing about it, I'll say this since we're pointing out the negatives too, is this, I guess, the significance of having a bulletproof black man in a hoodie, which is,
Right. Like you mentioned last week as well. It's like
it's a big thing.
good timing for that.
While we might not feel as affected by it, there are definitely people who will be like, yeah, this is a great fucking show to kind of... And it kind of showcases the strengths, too, of those types of neighborhoods, those black neighborhoods in America with, like, Harlem and, like, the cultural centers almost of black culture in America, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, I thought that was really... Yeah, they stuck to Harlem. Like, there's barbershops and there's... Everyone in the corner knows everyone, right? Like, everyone's friends.
Everyone goes
knows,
to the same club and...
Yeah, exactly. It's just... Everyone... It's a big community. It's awesome to showcase that and what it is.
Yeah, and they all back up Luke Cage when the shit hits the fan. Like, yeah, we support Luke Cage. Like,
Exactly.
like, fucking A, this is awesome.
Yeah. So...
Compared to Jessica Jones, which is just like a detective story. And then Daredevil, where he's just punching and kicking everyone he can get his fucking hands on.
I thought you were going to say everyone in sight and make a blind joke.
No. You see? I'm smart like that. I sidestepped. It
It was a great opportunity there.
Smarter than that, man. Smarter than that. But yeah, I really liked it. Sweet Christmas. But one thing I saw today was the teaser
final
for
guy.
Iron Fist.
Iron Fist, I saw that. The final defender.
And he's pretty cool looking. Because he's like a martial arts master
Yeah.
who's also got this superpower of literally punching like through brick walls and shit like Luke Cage.
Right.
Sorry, everybody. That's going to happen momentarily. I'm recovering from a cold here.
Deal with it.
Yeah, and then there was it's New York Comic Con that's going on right now, and they brought all of them out on stage, and they announced the Defenders show. So,
Right on.
I mean, there was Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, and Iron Fist was up there. So.
Right.
And the villain, or villainess, rather.
I saw that Sigourney Weaver. Is that right?
That is right.
Oh, nice. That's pretty awesome.
It's fucking kick-ass.
Yeah.
It's not just a stereotypical, like, white male who's, there now, like Kingpin. It's going to be a stereotypical white female villain, which is great, which I'm really looking forward to.
Yeah, they really branched out.
Diversity.
Sport.
Oh, hey, sports.
Yeah.
Baseball.
Baseball. Blue Jays playing right now, I think. Actually, the game's probably just started. Yeah. Oh, it starts in 30 minutes for us. But they won the first game by a landslide.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 10-1, I think, of the series with Texas. And then the second game, they lost in the final inning. I think it was the final inning. They got 2 runs. It was 5-3 was the final score. And then I guess we'll get to see what happens today. What happens today?
I watched a documentary you recommended called Fastball
Oh, you did watch it.
yesterday during my sickness.
Go on. Are you down with it, though?
I'm not necessarily down with it.
I'll let Disturbed know that.
Yeah, fucking Disturbed. I can't do it. I can't do the imitation right now. I'm too ill. But yeah, I watched it. It was really cool, and it was kind of. I was watching it, and lately with baseball, I don't watch it very much. I mean, when we played last season, I just didn't connect with it very much. So I don't think I'll play next season. But watching that documentary again, it kind of it brought up that. I think it's a quote from Moneyball or something. I was like, how can you not be romantic about baseball? I don't know whether it's Moneyball
I think it is. Yeah, I think
or like
that's it.
Field of Dreams or something.
Yeah, I think it's Moneyball.
But it got to this point where it's like, how can you not be romantic about baseball? Watching these pitchers who pitch, plus 100 miles per hour, it's incredible. And,
Absolutely.
And the stories of these guys who there's one guy, especially Nolan Ryan or something,
Yeah,
who goes till he's 46 years old,
that's right, 46.
and he dominates
Until he's
all
46.
the way until he's 46, and he only leaves because he gets injured.
Yeah, and it's not like a simple injury. It's like career-ending
Yeah, your arm's
injury.
fucking finished.
Yeah.
And it's like, how did you manage to make it all the way to 46?
So crazy.
So yeah, it got me kind of a little bit excited about baseball again.
Yeah,
And
yeah, that was a good documentary. I thought it was very well put together, very well structured. And
the guests and the kind of the interviews that they did were really good.
they were
Got a whole bunch of Hall of Famers alongside current
players. Yeah,
and scientists too. They had a physicist they were interviewing about the science of it. And I was like, fuck, this is great. I fucking love this.
I love science.
So if anyone loves sciencey shit / documentaries,
Fastball.
yeah, check out Fastball. It's on Netflix. And this was actually on Bill Burr's podcast.
Did he
a
talk
week
about
ago?
it?
He talked not about this podcast, this documentary in general. He just talked about how documentaries, you don't really see a bad one because they don't get
true.
published or anything. Most documentaries, even if it's not a subject you're interested in, you'll watch it because you're like, this is really well fucking put together. Like,
They've done a good job.
this is great. Like, there are people who their whole career is documentary filmmaker.
right.
And those people are fucking great people.
Great,
'Cause they
goddamn
do
people.
great shit.
Yeah.
And they're great storytellers. And they're not fictional stories. They're non-fictional stories,
Oh, exactly.
which is great.
What was that one that Netflix put together as well? Was that
Making a Murderer.
Making a Murder? And that was that documentary. You could have put that together in 3 episodes. It would have been great. They did it in 8.
It was like, yeah, it was 8 or something.
Yeah, exactly. And they just
And,
and it was still good, still very well done.
That's one thing that got me about that show was how much in-courtroom footage they had.
Yeah,
I was like, is that a law? What was it, Wisconsin? Is that the state that they're in? Yeah, is that like a Wisconsin thing where they're allowed to film in courtrooms?
I guess. I think because they probably had to ask the judge's permission.
Yeah, in most places, you're not allowed to go in there with cameras or anything, right? It's purely sketches that are allowed to be drawn or something like that.
Yeah.
Unless it's super high profile, like the OJ case or whatever.
I think that's the thing. This was super high profile.
Yeah, okay, so they make an exception for something like that where the public would be interested in such a...
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that was one thing that I was like, how'd they get all this fucking, Because it's really great that they have it, but I was like, how'd they get all of it?
Right.
Where did it come from?
Yeah, and all the testimony and everything that they do have. It's like, whoa.
Yeah, and all the behind-the-scenes questioning and all that stuff. I was
Yeah.
like, wow, this is really...
Yeah.
This is really cool.
I got things.
Yeah, I was trying to think. There was something I wanted to talk about. We'll talk about what you have, though.
Well, I have quite a few things. I guess the first thing was that I read about this week was that France came out with, there's 2 banks in France that are going to come out with new types of credit cards. So, on your credit card, you have your long digits on the front, and then you have your name in the front. And then on the back, you have that 3-digit code that you use. It's like that's sort of the additional security feature. So if you don't have all of those numbers, so maybe even if someone takes a picture of your credit card, the front of it, right?
Yeah.
They don't have the back 3 numbers, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That they have that. Well, it does matter that they have the front of it. They can still use it in some places, I guess. I don't think there's many places that accept just that now, but but the problem with the ones on the back is that once you get those 3 numbers off the back, so for instance, if your credit card is stolen, once you get those numbers off the back, people can just go willy-nilly with your credit card and use your credit card for whatever. So what these banks have come out with is this card where the 3 numbers on the back change every hour.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So
Is it digital?
it's digital. So every hour it changes. It's a new 3 digits. So
Holy fuck, that's cool.
yeah. So that's pretty awesome.
Does it need like an internet connection to do this?
No,
or
no.
is it, how does
As
it
far
work?
as I understand, it's just like a predetermined set that it gets, and
so at one time it could be one of 20 numbers.
no, it could
and then
be
it rotates through 20.
one of 20,000,
Oh,
or like
fuck.
whatever the 3 digits, however many combinations of numbers you can make from that.
Well, then couldn't the code break, like someone who was trying to, fraudulently use your credit card, just have some kind of random number generator just to duplicate it, or like
Yeah. I mean, it's breakable. Like most
but it's
passwords,
more secure than the current system. is what you're saying.
Exactly.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
So
So what? They're like a couple banks are using prototypes now, or like what's
two French banks are starting to roll it out. So
oh, okay, so
they're
they're
the
sending
only,
them to their customers, basically.
yeah, exactly. So I don't know what the plan is for everybody else in the world. Whether everybody else in the world is going to get on board with it, I have no idea.
I'm probably going to test it a lot first,
Yeah, I think so.
or hope the French figure out all the bugs before
do it. Yeah,
before everyone else takes it up.
But I thought that was really interesting.
That is cool.
But talking about more, so on that same sort of internet purchasing thing, Amazon this week bans reviews. What did I say? Yes, I wrote, Amazon bans the reviews you knew were fake and gay.
Fake and gay.
The ones, so they, so Amazon bans incentivized reviews tied to free or discounted products. So they would get a bunch of, you can see, if you go on Amazon now, well, I mean, I don't know how many of these reviews have already been removed, but if you go onto like a popular product and there's quite a lot of reviews for it, you'll usually see the top reviews, or the quote unquote most helpful, are the reviews.
Yeah, they've been thumbs up or thumbs down, right?
Exactly. Those reviews are the ones that are usually, someone got that delivered to them to review it, right? They got that product.
Yeah,
delivered to
they're like a sanctioned reviewer.
Sometimes,
is what you're saying.
Sometimes people just request it for a review. They can be like, they'll like say, "Hey, I'll review your product. I'll give you guys a good product if you just send it to. I'll give you a good review if you just send me your product."
Right.
And they're like, "Okay, yeah, that sounds great." So then you'd see at the top all of these comments that are like 5 stars, and then it's just a bunch of bullshit from some guy who basically is circle jerking off this product,
Yeah.
because he got it for free.
Yeah, basically, because he feels like he owes the company something.
Exactly, and so Amazon's now banned these kind of reviews, and you're not allowed.
That's good, because I've heard about this where people who just want free stuff will just sign up to be these reviewers. They'll get all the free stuff and give everyone 5 stars so they can keep getting free stuff. And if you don't give it 5 stars, companies will stop sending you shit.
Exactly.
It's fucking horseshit.
Yeah, that doesn't sound fair at all. So even now, when I buy things on Amazon, anything that I do, it'll be, I'll always look at the shitty reviews. I don't care about the top reviews. If there's,
Yeah, you look for the cons. You
Exactly.
don't look for the pros. You look for the cons, because the cons is what make or break it.
Exactly. So, because all these guys are like, it's great. So, for instance, I bought new Bluetooth sports headphones recently, and all of like, there's all these. This is where I got the most thing, was like seeing all these Amazon reviews where people were just like, yeah, they're great. They fit my head really great. Oh, they're so awesome. The sound's really great. Like using all these words that didn't, like, it's great. It's
Buzzwords,
great.
fucking buzzwords.
It didn't really mean anything. Yeah, exactly. You get to like the 2-star and 3-star reviews, and people are saying like, yeah, so the audio quality in the lows and the mids is not very good. It's got a good bass, but I'm not really stoked on that. And it keeps coming, like they got more detail in the sound.
Yeah.
And then there was one guy who was like, this is not sweat proof. That was like all his review said.
Oh,
he's like,
fuck.
I sweat. I
So it
used
gets
this
super
twice.
itchy when he puts them in, or like what's the
No,
deal?
so the headphones broke because he sweat and
It got into the thing and it
got
just
into the thing
fucked
and
it
fucked it up.
Oh,
So,
no.
so yeah, so I was like, use that review. I'm like, I'm not using that one because I sweat a bunch when I'm working out. So,
Well, who fucking doesn't? I mean, Jesus.
I thought you didn't sweat.
That's a story for further on in the podcast. Let's move on.
Okay.
Sorry, finish your
But
story.
no, so yeah, Amazon's now banned these kind of reviews, and those reviews cannot be included. I
That's
don't
good.
know how they're
so
going to
is
police
it?
it, but
I mean, what could really be good for that? Like Amazon kind of making waves. What's the breaking the ice? Is that a good way to say it? Because they're a big company. They're the first ones to do it, let's say. Mm-hmm. Really good for them to do it, because now other companies like eBay or
Exactly.
further away from the mic, please. I am honestly getting so angry right now. It's not. You know what? I'm just going to turn this bag around so that it's impossible for you to get in there anymore.
Good choice, because I'm going to just eat.
Yeah, we're going to Thanksgiving dinner after this, and you're like, I'm just going to keep eating kettle chips.
You know I can do it.
I know. It's inhuman in some ways, but we're going to talk about that sweating thing. That's another part of my week.
How am I looking?
It was in Friday. Yeah, you're good. No, the sweating thing. Yesterday, Saturday, I was feeling pretty fucking sick. I was like, oh shit. I woke up. I was like, oh, so fucking, and I was coughing and shit, and I was really lightheaded. Was also another big thing with this one. It was like I just can't concentrate, and you're walking around. You're like, fuck. And but I made arrangements with some of the guys to go laser tagging.
Oh,
and
saucy.
So I got a call around 3 p.m. yesterday. Hey, Tim, you still down for the laser tag? I'm like, yeah. Okay, come pick us up in an hour. I'm like, okay, cool. I was like feeling it down, so I took a shower, felt a little bit better, took all the medication, got ready, and then went. And we went laser tagging with 6 of us, which, by the way, 6 22-ish-year-olds, 20-year-olds, let's say early 20-year-olds, against a bunch of kids. Unbelievable fun. It's ridiculous how much fun laser tag is.
This is the one in Richmond.
It's a new one right next to the Extreme Air Park, the trampoline park.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so they got like the Water Mania, the trampoline park, and then it's like on the side of the trampoline park.
Okay.
And so we go in, we buy 3 matches because it's like, we were going to get 2, but it's like, well, it's only $2 more for a third one. We're like, okay, let's get a third one. So we go in. After the first match, everyone's drenched in sweat. Like, it's so hot in there. And I just went wearing jeans and like a shirt and a light sweater because I was like, I'm not going to do a lot of running around. But once you get into it, you gotta fucking run around, dude. Like, you get so into it. And then once these kids gang up on you, you have to run away from them because otherwise they'll just stand there blasting you constantly.
Right.
And you can't escape because it takes a recharge time once you get hit once.
Right.
So we do first 2 matches. Team deathmatch. So all of us 6 that we went together, were on the same team. And
Sweet.
We dominated both times.
Sweet.
Alec, though, guest Alec Duhamel, who's been on the podcast a couple times, absolutely destroys everyone in the scoreboard, like by an unfair margin. In the first match, he beat one of the kids who was really good.
Right.
In the second match, I stepped my game up a little bit, so I came second overall out of like 14 people. 14? No, it was like 16 people, rather.
Okay.
So I came second overall at 50,000 points. Alec had 72,000 points in first place. 22,000 from the next highest person out of 16. The guy was inhuman.
He cheated.
But no one could stop him. We don't know what his secret is. And in the first match, I never saw him once. So he's like a fucking ninja. Okay? So don't go laser tagging with Alec, is the point of the story.
He's on your team. How did you never see him?
I know. He was on our team, and we never saw him.
That's awesome.
The rest of us are running around getting all sweaty. Alex just comes out like, what up? 66,000 points, what up?
Yeah, shoot. And what at third match? Did you play team deathmatch?
Third match was free-for-all.
Oh.
Because there was less people.
Oh.
So we had like 9... I'm going to pull these chips further away from you, you goddamn savage.
I was so close.
He just took a reach for them, but it was out of his range. He's like, I can't do it.
Too fat and lazy.
Yeah, third match was free for all, and I got raped because I started out in a terrible position, and every time I'd run to escape from one person, I'd run into someone else, and then run back. I was trapped the whole game, so I came like 8th out of 9 people.
Okay.
So I really fucked up on that match, but laser tag, everybody. And I was sweating. That's why the sweating ties back into it.
Nice.
I was sweating a lot when I came out of there.
Really?
So much I had to buy water from a fucking vending machine.
Because you're so thirsty.
I hate doing that shit.
Yeah.
I never buy water from a vending machine because it's a waste of money.
Yeah.
But I was desperate.
I needed it.
Kind of ranted there for a second, but laser tag was actually super fun yesterday, so would recommend.
7 out of 10.
But since I was sick, I came home and I felt like shit.
Oh, yeah. But you sweated a little bit of it out, though. That's
at the time, the adrenaline was awesome, kept me going.
Yeah.
But as soon as I came back, like I felt a little bit better, but I was so physically tired.
Yeah.
Topped on with like I was coughing and, still lightheaded still. I was like, oh, fuck. So I just crashed
Oh.
I was just, I had nothing. I couldn't do anything. I was just, I rambled there. What's up with you, big guy?
Oh, no, I liked it. Sweatiness. No, I've got a couple other things to talk about.
Well, let's,
do you want to crush those?
do it.
Let's talk about Tsawwassen and its mills.
Fuck. So give us the lowdown on what this place is.
So it's a fucking monstrous shopping mall. 220 stores. Brand new. Outside of the main city of Vancouver. It's like if you were to drive from my house, the center of Vancouver, out to it, it would take about 45 minutes to drive there with no traffic. Whoop.
I would have shot for 40, but yeah, 45 is a good estimate.
Yeah. Okay, let's say 40, no traffic.
To be generous, yeah.
Yeah.
40.
Yeah.
If you're really gunning it, breaking the speed limit.
You got green lights the whole way. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely. So it's a little bit out of the ways, and it's on some used to be agricultural land, but it's like there's literally one road that goes there. There's one highway that goes there.
Yeah.
One highway in, one highway out. Opened this week. So
Yeah, it was Wednesday or midweek or something. Which is,
I think Wednesday. When was it? Yeah,
it was
6th.
midweek. I remember.
Yeah. So yeah, they opened that up, and then yesterday, apparently, this is the way I wanted to talk about it, was the parking lot can hold 6,000 cars. Okay, but apparently yesterday, being the first Saturday that this place was open, it was so busy that people were in congestion in the parking lot for up to 4 hours.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
You know, I talked to Charles yesterday. He went to laser tag with us.
Okay.
His girlfriend got a job at the Levi's store at this mall.
Okay.
So she obviously just started this week. It's a, new store, new job.
Yeah.
But Charles dropped her off at work, he said yesterday or the day before. He said he spent more time trying to get out of the parking lot than he did driving to the fucking mall.
Right.
It's fucking insane.
Yeah.
He said, I spent 25 minutes just trying to get out because there's only 2 entrances and exits.
That's right.
And the thing is on like acreages of land. Like it's huge. It's fucking weird. Like plan a little better, would you? And I mean, they paid for a highway expansion at the intersection right by it.
Yeah. Which was stupid.
Which isn't helping.
They should have got rid of the
At
intersection
all.
completely. They should have highwayed it, cloverleafed it.
Yeah, like put a fucking bridge over it or something.
Yeah, they should have just
An off-ramp or
anything,
whatever.
Anything.
It's,
Yeah, that intersection, having lights there is just stupid.
Mm-hmm.
It stops everything dead. So yeah, so people were waiting in their cars for up to 4 hours yesterday.
4 hours. And that's like just getting
Getting
maybe
out.
the parks. Oh, getting out.
Getting in the parking lot, wherever the fuck.
Fuck me.
Yeah.
Might as well take the bus there. It'd be
Problem
faster.
is, there's only 3 bus routes that go there.
Yeah.
There's only like very like small.
Well, it's
ones.
actually easy for me to go because I mean the bus I take goes right there.
Right from so there's all of them come through Ladner Exchange. Great. All 3 of the routes. There's the Tsawwassen one, the South Delta, and the one that goes to the ferry one.
Does the ferry one stop at the mall now?
Yeah, it stops at the mall now. And but yeah, so there's no real way. Well, transit, yeah, you can jump on one of those transit. It's probably easier. They even had where is Charles's girlfriend? She lives in Ladner.
I assume so.
Okay, let's assume so. The mall itself was having trouble attracting employees to work at their stores because it's out in the middle.
It's like 20,000 jobs too.
It's in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, exactly.
You need
right?
a car to get there.
Exactly. And most of these people don't have a car.
They can't afford one. Yeah. Fuck.
So they set up a private bus shuttle from Scott Road Station in Surrey to shuttle people to the mall during work hours.
That's a pretty good idea, but
yeah, I guess.
the traffic's fucked.
Yeah,
It's not
exactly.
going to help at all.
No. So crazy. So yeah, so congestion. And then talking about congestion, I saw you would like this. You would appreciate this. We might as well be on the rage case now because we're talking about traffic.
Oh, fucking rage. I could rage all day about this stuff.
But did you see this GIF on how traffic jams are created?
Oh, that's another thing we should discuss. GIF or GIF?
Oh, I think I know the answer to that. And I have some people who listen to the podcast, Chris Cook, who would be very interested to hear that. Yeah, so...
Oh, this. Have you ever... There's a video that kind of plays... That does something like this. It's called by CGP Grey. You ever heard of CGP Grey?
I think you talked about it when Jordan was on. You were talking about it.
CGP Grey. He does like these educational videos.
Yeah.
And they're really fucking good. And he does one on congestion and how one move can fuck up the whole line of traffic.
Absolutely.
So this guy's basically, he's diving
So it's 4 lanes of traffic going one way.
Oh, so yeah, there's a guy in the second from the left lane just jumped over to the far right lane. So 2 lanes, and he fucked up the whole thing.
Yeah. So everyone else averts stopping, and
everyone brakes. It's like a domino effect all the way down the highway.
Yeah. So you got to watch the red cars are the ones that fuck it up.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. So the red cars are the ones that fuck it up, and the blue cars are the ones who are just innocent bystanders.
Yeah, they're just suffering.
Yeah, exactly.
See, I have to deal with this all the time because I drive 25 minutes to work every day.
Right.
And sometimes I'll be braking in the middle of the fucking highway, and I'm like,
no reason.
Why?
That's why.
It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
So silly. So yeah.
That mall, though. I mean, first of all, they're building it like in an area where there's 1/2 towns nearby with a combined population of let's say 45,000 people.
Yeah.
Most of the people who live in those towns are middle-aged and already have careers, so they're not going to need to work at this fucking mall.
Nope.
Their kids, let's say they each have
2 kids. 2 kids.
I mean, well, the population of Ladner is like 30,000. Tsawwassen, I assume, is like 20.
Yeah.
So you'd say take like 40% of that as kids, maybe 60. I don't know. I'm just fucking guessing with stats here. You don't have enough people to staff your fucking mall, man.
No.
Why'd you build it so big?
I don't know. That was definitely an oversight, and obviously 2 entrances and exits. But mind you, this is the first weekend. It's very, very popular. Like, because everyone's like, we gotta go check it out. Whether it'll stay that popular,
Yeah.
I don't know.
People lined up overnight to go to that place, right?
Yeah, something.
I saw it on the news.
Yeah,
they were like lining up overnight, and people were like, when the doors open, running in with camping gear. I'm like, what the fuck? Wait 2 hours and then go.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
but don't drive there. Take the bus.
Yeah, take the fucking bus. Cycle. Eco-friendly.
Yeah.
You're on First Nations land, everybody.
Walk.
Jesus, it's insane to me. Although I will end up fucking going there because they got a Colonel's popcorn
Sick.
in that fucking place.
Sick.
Caramel popcorn and shit. Oh, I was talking to Alec about that yesterday. He's like, I will go there for the popcorn. I was like, dude, me too. I fucking love Colonel's. And we had this moment where it was like,
Bro.
Popcorn, bro. Popcorn, bro. And yeah. I don't know.
So yeah,
whatever.
The traffic there is super, super crazy. But yeah, I mean, I feel like yesterday was the first Saturday that it's open.
True.
That's
true.
Everyone and their dog from all around Vancouver is, we should go try that.
They've been advertising the shit out of it too.
That's right.
Like bus benches, bus banners, fucking TV, radio, everything, print, everything.
Exactly.
Everywhere, all the time.
As many times as possible. Instagram, Facebook. I've seen posts on there.
It's fucking pushing it everywhere. And I'm like, holy
social
shit.
media advertising, like.
So whoever did the advertising, good fucking job.
Because
it worked.
everybody and their dog to come out on the weekend. So good for you.
So whoever owns Tsawwassen Mills, pay your advertising guy more money.
More money because he nailed it. He got you stuff. Speaking of stuff, Brexit stuff.
Oh, is that still happening now?
No, Brexit. Yeah, it's happening. They've decided they're going to sign the papers, the whatever 50. I think it's like
Dr. Oh, the new PM, she's going to do it?
Yeah, in May next year. That's they're going to set it for. And so I saw today that the British pound, the money they use, the currency, now
pound sterling.
The pound sterling. The GBP.
Yes, indeed. Yes.
Which is different from your GDP.
Holy shit, so many abbreviations.
So many different. But so £1 now equals only 1.11 euro.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wasn't it 1.2 something before?
It was more than that. Yeah, it was like 1.3 at one point.
Fuck me.
So
what a dive. That could just be like a knee-jerk reaction, though. It could be like everyone's like,
maybe.
We've never seen this happen before. What do we do? And then people just pull their stock right out of the pound.
I don't know. I think there's a lot of factors that go into it, but it's definitely not good to see that.
No, in such a short time, that much of a drop.
Yeah. So
I don't know anything about finances, but losing money isn't good.
Let me tell you.
Let me tell you this, guys.
Let's get a resident finance guy on here. Resident finance guy, what do you think? Oh, it's bad. Thanks, resident finance guy.
Having more money is good than having less money.
I watched a clip from The Big Short where they're like, oh, do you want to know what a subprime mortgage is? Oh, yeah. Have you seen it?
I haven't seen the movie. It's on my Netflix list.
Okay. So
which I'll probably watch pretty soon here because I'm into sick days or for watching movies.
There's a part where they have Margaret Robbie, Harley Quinn, the actress who plays. They have to explain something. It's quite a complex idea, subprime mortgages. So they're like, sounds difficult, doesn't it? It's because it's Ryan Gosling narrating. It's pretty funny. He says like, so sounds pretty difficult, doesn't it? Well, here's Margot Robbie in a bubble bath to explain it to you. And she like, it cuts away to her and like she's in a bubble bath and she uses metaphors to explain a subprime mortgage, which caused the banking crisis and so on in 2008 housing crisis. But it's, yeah, so we need our financial resident expert to come on and just explain things for the people out there like you and me who don't know what the fuck's going on.
You know, Ryan Gosling, I can't put my finger on it, but I love the guy.
I love him too.
Well, it's like everybody. You try and find someone who hates Ryan Gosling, you're gonna have a hard time because no one does, and you can't even say why. It's like, is it because he's handsome? Well, yeah, I guess whatever.
Maybe.
Is it because he's funny? Well, I mean, that could be it. Is it because he's pretty good at acting? Well, yeah. I mean, you just can't. You're just like, he's one of those guys where it's like you can't hate him.
Yeah, he's
you
good.
can't hate him.
He's just good.
And you brought up the Harley Quinn thing as well. Talk about the. You're going to see that everywhere on Halloween this year.
I was going to say,
fucking everywhere.
Harley Quinn Gate.
It's going to be like the most recent one for guys. There was a big one. It must have been Bane, like when the Dark Knight Rises came out. Everyone was doing the Bane one, and it's like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, lots of Banes and lots of Batmans.
Well, Batman's a given.
Yeah,
Batman's a given.
But
you don't see a lot of Supermans though, because not a lot of guys can pull off that physique.
No, because you've got to be a triangle.
Yeah, and you're wearing a tight suit.
Yeah.
So I mean, you got to be Superman level attractive to pull it off.
Right. Because if you're
Batman, you could just be a fat dude wearing a bat suit, and people are like, "You're fucking awesome, yeah,
you're a fat Batman,
fucking Batman,
it's Batman,
it's Batman."
So
yeah, that's great. Oh man,
what are you going to be for Halloween? Do you know?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Well, I don't know what to call it, but I do have an idea. I'll show you a picture after the podcast.
Sweet.
It's tough to describe it, but it's simple but effective.
I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. Might just wear a leotard or something.
Classic.
Yeah, for a guy.
Well, I mean, you could buy one with sequins and really spice it up.
I could be Harley Quinn. Should I go with
Dude,
Harley
you should go with Harley Quinn. I mean, get those booty shorts and those high heels that she wears.
Yeah, the boots.
The fucking boots. Like what? And can't forget the choker. Got to get the choker,
which are very popular now. I wasn't talking about this.
I saw a girl wearing one the other day, and I was like, wow.
They're back. Their chokers are back in full force.
I didn't even know when they were a thing. I'm too young to know when they were a thing before.
They were like, I guess the 90s had them.
Fuck, I mean, I was like 4 years old when that happened.
So I was talking about this with somebody who's like, chokers are making a strong comeback.
Everybody, chokers are in. Chokers are in.
Get the choker guy. You got a choker guy?
I got a choker guy. Oh, perfect. Let's do a choker
Jesus.
guy. So yeah, but I was like, what did I see? Someone said it's like, oh, she's wearing a choker. That just means she's got a black belt in sucking dick.
Oh no! Oh, that's great. That's great.
But it's true.
Yeah. Oh man!
On the Wonder Boys podcast.
Did it. We talk about fashion trends that are kind of weird. Guys wearing suits with no socks.
Oh,
have you seen that?
No.
Well, have you seen like the guys who they're either wearing no socks or like those really small socks. So like guys who when they're wearing suits or suit pants and nice shoes. And like they sit down or something, you see they're not wearing socks.
You can see their ankles.
Yeah, you can see their fucking ankles. And you can't see a sign of a sock anywhere.
That's weird.
So either they're wearing those really small ones, or they're just not wearing socks, which is like, are you a fucking savage?
Yeah, exactly. Suits haven't changed in hundreds of years.
No, for a fucking reason. The only thing that's changed is the way you cut them.
Exactly.
Like how it's cut. But I don't know. The whole sockless thing, it just screams like
stupidity.
I don't fucking get it. I just don't. I don't know why I hate it. I just hate it.
The socks are the one place that you can show creativity in your suit.
Yeah, that or the tie. But the tie, you gotta like if you're a business guy, you gotta keep it simple.
Exactly. Yeah. Red power tie, blue concentrated deep depression tie.
Whoa,
is that what it is?
That's the science of fucking ties right there.
Jesus Christ.
New segment on the Wonder Boys podcast. The science of ties.
Science of ties. Yeah, your socks, you can wear like Daffy Duck fucking socks if you want. Doesn't matter.
And no one will see them.
No, unless you sit down.
Unless you sit down.
And your pants right up there when someone's like, Daffy Duck socks.
Nice. Yeah, everyone's like, this guy fucking knows.
Tweety Bird ones, huh? Nice.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Those are, or I saw some the other day. I think they were Tweety Bird. Damn it. You beat me to it. See what the sickness is doing to me? It's slowing me down. Oh man! But I watched since I was sick yesterday. I watched that fastball documentary.
Yeah.
I also watched Blue Mountain State: The Rise of Thadland.
Mm.
Kind of disappointing.
I haven't watched it, and I
You haven't watched
kickstarted
it. You
Yeah.
kickstarted it. Yeah, there's a whole all the credits. And they got all the Kickstarters names in there. Some of your names in there. And you haven't seen it yet?
No, I haven't seen it.
It's a funny college type movie, but it's not BMS funny. It's not the same. I don't feel
Yeah, that's what people said, and I'm like, no.
like it's okay, but it's not BMS.
No,
is what
exactly.
I mean, the Goat House, obviously because of budget or whatever, it's not the same house.
Right.
So all the sets are different. You're like, well, fuck, this kind of ruins it a little bit.
No, I know. Yeah, because they used to film it in Montreal, in a house in Montreal, and then for whatever reason they couldn't film it there, and then they had to go film it down in Wisconsin or something. I don't know where they went. And
It
filmed
looks like Wisconsin. The fucking movie, it looks like Wisconsin.
So yeah,
I would watch it though. It's pretty good. Like
Okay.
hour and a half. And Thad's fucking hilarious as usual. So
excellent. Yeah, and if he was going to play, what we were talking about, he would play.
We hoped. I don't know if it's confirmed, but I hope he plays Shazam.
That's right.
That actor. I looked up his name. His name's Alan Ritchson or something like that.
Alan Ritchson.
He plays one of the Ninja Turtles in the new Ninja Turtle movies.
Yeah.
And I think he'd be great as Shazam, like a childlike superhero. He'd be so good at it.
Yeah,
Plus, he's
absolutely.
ripped.
He is.
So he could pull off that.
Yeah, it needs to be for that character.
He could pull off the superhero thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
The tweet we were looking at was like, "Are you Shazam?" And he's like, all he said back was, "Yes."
Yes.
I was like, "Is this confirmed?" Oh no,
Casting directors, please do this.
Yeah, someone said, obviously, they're like, "You should play Shazam." Yes.
Yes. Oh, that'd be so good.
Yeah.
That'd be really good.
So,
Because the whole concept, if anyone's unfamiliar, Shazam is part of the Justice League, which is like Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman. But Shazam is a magical superhero who is a 10-year-old boy who gets the power to transform into a magical god called Shazam. So basically, it's a 10-year-old superhero, which is the fucking best. And he can go toe-to-toe with Superman. That's how strong he is. So, cool superhero to have in the mix, in my opinion. And, they already cast his villain. The Rock is going to play his villain.
that's
But
right.
they haven't cast him yet, which is so weird. Like, you cast the villain before you cast the hero? Like, whatever. Anyways, I was on this trail of... I'm going to monologue a little bit more here.
Go on.
I was on this trail of watching movies yesterday, so I decided, after all this time, I'd rewatch Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2.
Oh, right. Because you ruined it the first time you watched it.
I think I mentioned this on the podcast before. I may
Maybe.
or may not have, but the first time I went to see it in theaters was during the hype back in 2011. I read all the books when I was a kid. I watched all the movies, obviously, like everyone else. No one's special. If you read Harry Potter, you're not special. Everyone fucking read Harry Potter. Okay?
Oh, really? You read Harry Potter? Tell me about
Yeah.
how you love the Hollows and how deathly they are.
Yeah, everybody's read it. Everybody loves those movies. It's not like, you never heard of this
Super meta.
this underground book. It's not like the movies made the books more popular. The books were super popular before the movies.
Yeah.
It's not a Game of Thrones situation.
No.
It's the opposite.
Right.
So, anyways, before I get angry at this non-existent person that doesn't exist, I wanted to rewatch it. So when it originally came out, the part 2, which is the big finale, I go into the theater, and I don't know what I drank before or what was going through my head, but about 15 minutes in, I get the urge to pee so bad, like really terrible. But I'm not this kind of person who would get up in the middle of the movie and go pee. Because I paid for the ticket. I'm not going to miss 10 minutes of the movie, or 5 minutes, or whatever, how long it
Takes to pee.
Yeah, however long, I don't know. I've never peed before. So so I just held it. And then it got to the hour mark, and I was like, Jesus Christ, this is taking forever. I was getting to that point where you start to kind of feel a little bit sweaty, and you're holding it in so much that all you can concentrate on is how you're holding in your piss. So then it gets to like an hour and a half. I'm like, how fucking long is this movie? And then from then on, I don't remember what happens in the movie because I simply did not watch it. I was concentrating more on not peeing than I was watching the movie. But the thing is, with the movie, it gets more exciting as it goes on. Mm-hmm. So you feel like, if I leave now, I'm going to miss something really major. Like, I've read the books. I know what fucking happens, but I still stayed there. I still stayed in. So, and then it's been 5 years, and I've never watched the movie since. I never watched it again because that negative experience just fucking God. But I thought like, I can't watch part 2 without watching part 1. So I watched part 1 last night. That's the end of the story.
Oh, so now you're going to watch part 2.
I'm going to watch part 2 maybe today or tomorrow.
Dude, good luck with that, man.
Yeah.
I hope it doesn't...
I hope I'm watching it at home this time so I can pause it and go pee if I need to.
And that's a note for all of our listeners out there. If you got to piss before a movie, fucking just piss.
Even if you
Just
don't,
fucking
go to the
pissed.
bathroom, stand over the toilet, or sit if you're a lady, and just try and see if something happens. If nothing happens, okay, you're good to go.
Just to see how it feels, just a tip. just to see how it feels.
Just a tip. Yeah, just a tip.
Yeah.
But sorry, I got a little worked up there because I care so much about it. Because like Harry Potter was a big thing for me until I got to that. I watched that movie, and I haven't thought about it since. Sorry, Harry Potter's ruined for me because that fucking piss fucking thing.
Scenario.
Yeah.
No.
Ah.
So I'm just come back to the Alan Richardson thing with Shazam. So this guy Twitter handle TWHIIT, two
Thwit?
T's, Thwit,
Thwit?
126 at Alan Richardson. So you're gonna play Shazam, right? Alan Richardson. Yep. What? Is that a confirmation?
So much information to infer.
Yeah. Oh man. So, you know what I did yesterday? I watched. I watched a bunch of Luke Cage, and I watched Walking Dead. I hadn't watched the most recent season. I hadn't watched it all the way through.
Christ, Dead.
And I didn't even realize I couldn't remember where I was in the series. So I'm on Netflix. I've seen they've released the most recent season, and I'm like going through episodes. I'd like skip into like 15 minutes into the episode.
Yeah, I've seen this. Yeah.
Do I remember this? Yeah, I've seen this. Skip another 15 minutes ahead. Yeah, no, seen this whole episode. Okay, great. Next episode. So I did that by accident. I skipped 2 ahead.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and spoiled for myself. So stupid. And I like jumped 15 minutes in. I'm like, haven't seen this. What?
Oh, Jesus.
Christ. I fucked up.
You had to like rewind and go back to the beginning.
Yeah, I had to go back to the previous episode to that one because I didn't even I went to the start of that one. I had no idea where I was at. So yeah, it was kind of annoying.
Christ. Yeah, I stopped watching it. I don't know. They're just beating around the bush so hard now.
So much beating.
I mean,
so much beating.
In the last season, everyone's talking about this character. I mean, this Negan guy.
Oh yeah. That's the one. That's the season I'm just watching.
He's a big one from the book,
right?
Apparently, and it took him 7 seasons to get there.
Yeah.
When you count like season 2 was just a waste of time. Season
prison
5
one?
was kind of like a waste of time. Season 4 a little bit. The first half was a waste of time because it was the Governor Part 2.
Oh yeah.
Like that show did not earn my viewership.
No.
Over time. The first season was fantastic.
Yeah. And I liked some of the was it the second season there on the farm? Or was that
Yeah.
the first
Some of those episodes. Yeah, that was the second season.
Yeah.
Some of those episodes were good.
Yeah.
The first season they were mostly like in and around Atlanta. which
Yeah,
I
they
thought
were trying
was
to, like-
really cool.
Very. And that followed the comic like almost exactly.
Exactly.
I don't think they did that from there on.
Yeah, I think it was originally meant to just be 6 episodes per season. Like the
Right.
first season, like nice, concise, really good. And then they just, for some reason, extended it every season. And it's like, you're going to have to drag it so hard. It's like why procedural shows like, well, not procedural, weekly shows like, say, The Flash or The Arrow, eventually degrade in quality because you're trying to fill 24 episodes worth of content with only 24 episodes worth with only, say, 8 or 12 episodes worth of content.
Good stuff.
So you're stretching so hard.
I think that's what they did with Luke Cage as well.
Yes.
They went a bit too much. They could have done it in a lot shorter.
Yeah, and it ends up being a detriment to the fucking show because it turns into a fucking soap opera. Felicity and Friends.
Felicity and Friends.
Like, what's Felicity gonna get up to this week? While Oliver fucking apparently is, I don't know, just
brooding.
It's called Arrow, not fucking Felicity, for God's sake.
Yeah, the problem is her character got so popular because so many nerds identified
People
with her.
identify with her, okay?
Yeah, all the nerds who watch the show.
She's like a super attractive tech genius. I can so relate to her.
as a non-attractive tech genius.
Yeah, or as just a fucking pleb.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Oh, man.
That's a rage cage, too. So many rage cages
So
today.
many cages, man. At least the food was good.
At least the food was good.
Yeah, no, we didn't go eat more food. I'm probably just going to have a burger or something.
Yeah. I might get turkey, but I don't know. I'm not feeling like I can't eat a lot, so.
Yeah. So now even I'm going full
I can hear
grumbly.
your voice. I was
I'm
like,
trying
are
to
you
fix
okay?
I'm just trying to fix it. There it is. Yeah.
I gave my sickness to Dad, and
Oh,
he
good.
actually recovered faster than I thought I'd recovered like after a day.
Yeah.
But it turns out I went down, came back up a little bit, and then crashed super hard. While
he's
while
like-
Dad went like down and then like slowly came back up.
Yeah, but he has a bunch of drugs now.
I know he's like popping pills. That's what he's fucking doing.
Yeah. I don't like to take drugs when I'm sick.
I took a lot of cough syrup, and they for a couple
coughing,
days.
for symptoms. I'll do symptoms.
That's all I did.
Yeah.
All I did was cough syrup, and I mean, it tastes terrible.
Yeah,
But I worked out a situation now where like I can angle my neck now, where I just like basically shoot the cough syrup down my throat.
and you just get the smell taste. You get the,
and it's like on the back of your tongue.
yeah.
But yeah, you can still smell it through your fucking face, like through your head. You can smell it. It's like, what the fuck?
Fuck you, Buckley's. Fuck you.
Yeah. Oh
I
my
know.
god,
It's
brutal.
tastes awful, but it works.
Yeah.
Wonder Boys podcast brought to you by Buckley's.
Oh, please sponsor us.
Robitussin. Oh, that's another one. Who would say that? Someone would sneeze and they'd be like, Robitussin! Hey, nice reference.
There's a Visine for that.
That's a magazine for that. But why would you buy a mattress? Anywhere else?
Yeah.
Sleek country. Canada. Yeah.
I buy a mattress anywhere else. Ding. Thanks for joining us on the Wonder Boys podcast. You can always listen online at wonderboys.ca. iTunes, as per usual.
The huge. You can hit up some SoundCloud if you wanted as well.
SoundCloud as well, podcasts.com. We're on Twitter and Instagram at WonderBoysCast.
Or thewonderboys.ca. Because we figured that out.
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
Just don't
that
send
email,
it.
I keep getting,
I know.
like it keeps
I
bouncing
looked
back.
at it again on Friday afternoon, and I was like, I don't know what's supposed to
I don't know. I'm
happen.
going to call him on
Yeah.
Tuesday. Just like, can you fix this for
Just
me,
help,
please? Can
yeah.
you fucking fix this? Anyways, thanks for listening. We'll see you next week for a finale.
From now, are we going to
But
get Tanner on?
I think, yeah, Tanner. I think with the finale, I mean, that'll be just like, that's when we end the weekly shows. If we spontaneously say 3 weeks from now I want to do an episode, we'll probably do that, right?
It was special.
Do you
We'll
think
do a
that's
Christmas
We'll do a
special.
We'll do a Christmas special. Yeah, or an American Thanksgiving special, because that's when the 3 weeks will be. Like,
We'll do a Black Friday special.
oh, Black Friday.
We should just like watch the news and
And then just do it. And then just talk about it.
all the shit that's happening.
Oh my God, that would be perfect. Yeah, so we'll do lots of specials.
Okay,
so
cool.
next week will be our last weekly, and then we'll do specials after that.
Until 2017.
Wow, 2017 already. Fuck. When
Yeah.
you said that, I was like, that's like years from now. I was like, no, that's next year. Shit.
No, that's 3 months away. So
Wow.
yeah.
Okay, we'll see you in a week, and then after that, periodically until 2017.
Period.
Period. Vagina blood. What?
Vagina blood.
Vagina blood.
Got your mother in a whirl. She's not sure if you're a boy or a girl. Hey babe, your hair's alright. Hey babe, let's go out tonight. You like me and I like it all. We like dancing and we look divine. You love bands when they play it hard. You want more and you want it boss. Put you down, say I'm wrong. Attack your thing, put them on. Rebel, rebel, put on your dress. Rebel, rebel, your face is a mess. Rebel, rebel, how could they know? Hot tramp, I love you